This video will describe the Source Notes button and the Target Notes button. The Source Notes button is for the members of AlderWord. These are various conventions that we follow as we're building the semantic representations. So as we're analyzing the Bible, these are notes that we refer to. So these aren't of any interest to typical users of TBTA, but they're here if you want to see them. Now the Target Notes, these are for the users. Here we have we provide a set of grammar topics, a starter set. You can add new topics, you can rename topics, delete topics, etc. And here you can choose a topic and then write notes for your target language. And then later you can export those notes. Well, let's go ahead and do that now. So now those are in a text file, which we can see over here. Again, I don't have any actual notes. These are just the names of the grammar topics. But these are notes that you can use. And later, after your grammar is well developed, okay, you may remember, okay, over here we have what we call translation notes. And these are for verses. These are notes that you write for individual verses. As you're working through a particular verse, if there are any issues, you write those notes in here. So these are translation notes, which are different than target notes. The target notes are for your target language. Now the target notes topics, which we saw in here, those are identical. You may remember from another video, every grammar rule, you have the ability to assign one or more grammar topics to a rule. And the list of grammar topics here that you can assign to the rule, these grammar topics are identical to the grammar topics that you see here. So there's one set of grammar topics, but here you write notes for the topics. Over here you can assign rules to grammar topics, and then later, after you're finished with your project, you remember over here you can export your grammar. So here, when you export your grammar, this will be all of the grammatical rules with their notes and their grammar topics, etc. So you can export the grammar, and you can also export the grammar notes, the target notes. So you'll have two different files when you're done. And then you can put those two files together yourself, and you'll have a good beginning for a grammar sketch of your target language.